Hello everyone, Praise Scooter here, and welcome back to more Shantae, Half-Genie Hero. Last time, counterfeit mermaids. Well, that's nice that they were all returned back home. Still missing 4 components. Okay. We'll find some copper ore. Can do that. Where do we find copper ore? Well, first thing I want to find is the shop. Because if it wasn't obvious, I have loads of money. Oh, hello. Go soft while wallowing left. Only the egg of a monster will Huh. Egg of a monster. Oh, hello. Hi, small child. Why are you cracking open eggs? Okay. Yeah, I do have one. And this is why you complete other quests and why I kind of suggest you go through stages of the game as I am. Or why I suggest you go through levels of the game as I'm doing them right now is you do want to complete, you want to like basically constantly go back to levels as you get new things so you can constantly get quests completed so to kind of mitigate when you have to do things like this. Here, have this salted caramel. Now about that 1 year pay. Oh. What do you do? Small child, what do you do for a living? Anyway, I'm gonna leave now before I cause any more strife. Well, the bathhouse. But first I want to go to the item shop because, oh! Hello. I don't know. Okay, Mr. McBeachlin. Huh, if only you had seeds. Well, I'm not gonna use this bird seed. You give it a shot. Wait. What's happening? Why is your bird okay? That's not how... oh... Oh, I'm so sorry for your bird. Oh, I am so sorry for your bird. Anyway. So now we have the shop. So first thing I would recommend is buy up every level up attract here that you can. Once you're at this point. And I can kind of recommend Metronome in a little bit. Not right now, though. Metronome is not exactly what you need right now. Now, I would like to also purchase the magical bracelet, just to cut down on magic consumption. And for things we can do in the future, I'm going to buy magic. I'm just going to buy things that we can use magic on. After you buy one version of a spell, you just get the next version up. Now, in previous Shantae games, mainly Risky's Revenge, we have seen each one of these spells in action. But everything else, it costs a little bit too much money. Whatever shall we do? Well, this is exactly why I told you to buy all these levels of attract. Remember how I said... well, also, before I do this, I should say, to cast a spell, press B. Select it with the bumpers, and press B to cast it. But what we're going to do now is... oh, we need to hop in here because it recovers, and then I recommend you get, like, right about here, and transform into the jug. And with a little bit of shaking, basically bashing buttons, moving the control stick around, whatever you want to do, moving the control stick, bashing buttons, you basically can infinitely spawn money. I don't think I found the optimal spot, but this is just how you can get as much money as you want. Now, will I abuse this? A little bit. Will I abuse this to the point where it makes the rest of the game trivial? No. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. The whole thing I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to do it enough to get... I'm going to do this enough just so we can buy basic things, and then I'm going to kind of save it for the super special awesome dances we get later on. So I will buy things up until a certain point just to... Oops. I will buy things up to a point. Or I will only buy things to a point that makes the game, you know... I think it's actually the wrong spot to stand. Yeah, it is. You need to stand right next to the edge. I will only buy things that will, like, keep the game challenging, but also... I will buy things up to the point of the game that kind of, you know, still keep it challenging, but also... Okay, that one was 20. So that's what the big ones are. There were 20. I will keep it fair to the game, and I won't, like, overspend on stuff, or I won't, like, overspend stuff and make the game trivial, but I will occasionally go back to the shop and buy stuff just to kind of keep us in, you know, up to par with what the game expects of us. But I won't, with how I do things and how many times I go back to stages and keep breaking the same pots for money, I won't abuse this ability, but I do present it to you guys just so you know that you can abuse the game a little bit here and just farm infinite money. I do believe money maxes out at 999 though, so I'm basically just going to kind of get us right back to the point of where we were. So I'm going to take a minute here and just grind up money until I'm back up to 500 monies. I might also buy spells a little bit beyond what we're supposed to have, but I won't go for the full beans on it. Alright, that should be about good right there. So now I'm going to go back to the shop and kind of buy out everything else that I think we're ready for at this point in the game. Which is basically going to be a bubble. I would like to buy backdash, even though I barely use it. Buy the metronome. Buy the bikini armor, take half damage. The shampoo. And I would like to buy... Oh, I can't buy super pike ball yet. Oh, you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna be backtracking to stages now at this point, so I think being without the super pike ball will be fine. But anyway, this spell, the bubble, we saw it in Pirate's Curse as a usable item, but not as a spell. But it's basically a protective barrier. It eats up damage for you as long as you have magic. Anyway, at this point, we're actually gonna go back to Sky's Hatchery and backtrack to certain locations. Now that we have the crab dance. So I will see you at the water areas of part 1 of Main Street. Anyway, now that we're here and with our newfound metronome, you can see that our wheels cycle a lot faster. Oh, wrong one. I want the crab. I'm kind of indifferent on the metronome until you get that third wheel if you really need it, but we have the money. Anyway, now that we have this crab power up, we can go down to the water and into pipes, which will allow us to get collectibles. Like another heart holder. And some other things. So, we get to just explore the waters now. Alright. Unfortunately, you cannot transform on the surface of water. Yeah, you cannot transform on the surface of water or basically in the air. All transformations have to occur on dry land. Now, there's going to be several portions of this area that lets you go underwater, so we'll be using that. Also, I'm going to use this bat here to skip some parts of the level. Yeah, dang it, get off me. Yeah, they did add these starfish enemies to the first area, which kind of sucks for your longevity, but, I mean, it happens. Anyway, into the water we go. I can't remember exactly how much we can do underwater right now. It looks like more than I thought. Ooh, hey, a thing. What's this thing? It's a green stone. Huh. Well, that's a collectible we'll be able to use later on. Now, for anybody who knows this game, or anybody who doesn't know this game, I guess kind of this all applies to you one and the same, in that everything that I am collecting here, regardless if we need it now or if we'll be directed towards it later, is, I mean, I just like to get it all as soon as I can. That way I don't have to backtrack to a stage even more than I already am. Anyway, down here and, can't jump that high. Crab cannot reach. Well, I guess we're gonna come back in the future. Leave me alone, starfish. I've done nothing wrong. Okay, actually, that's a lie. I've done several things wrong. I'm sorry. But I think at this point, we've actually explored all the waterways on Main Street 1, and that's the only place where there is water, so... yeah, at this point we can go and... oh, good thing I kept going. We're not done. I don't know if there's anything down here. Let go of me, please. Yeah, I think this is everything. So I guess I'll cut ahead to when we're back in Mermaid Falls, where we can actually do something with our power-up, with our new crab power-up. But yeah, I think we'll just go with that. So I'll meet you now back in Mermaid Falls. Anyway, here in Mermaid Falls, we have some new enemies here in these Nagas. I believe they're called Nagas anyway. If I'm incorrect, you can correct me. But we actually need to defeat these Nagas because they are the main source of what we have access to right now that can give us eggs. There was that Amazoness. Can't get up there. Gosh dang it. Well, there's like nothing we can do here, is there? There actually is nothing you can... if I remember right, there is actually nothing you can really do in the water areas of this right now. I might still struggle futilely to try and explore it, but as I said, these Nagas do drop stuff. It's just that we dang, can't jump that high. Yeah, okay, we actually cannot do anything with the crab in this area, which sucks. All that effort gone to waste because crab cannot up enough. But that doesn't stop us from exploration because, as I've been saying, kind of myself out while doing so, these Naga have... ow. These Naga can drop eggs. So not only is this an item that we can eat for, I want to say, 3 heart units? I could be wrong on that. But we actually need that for a quest. So they are not limited to the Nagas only, but this is the first instance of when you can acquire them. So it's just a good idea to farm them a little bit to try and gather some up. Anyway, at this point, stage will play out the exact... actually, stage will not quite play out the exact same. There's actually something else we can do in this place. But it's going to require us being on the upper area. Jump! Can't reach it. Can't reach it. I hope you like these monkey jumps I'm doing, because this is kind of standard for what you'll be doing in a little while. Ah. Pike ball, help me. When we get to that point, that pike ball is going to do so much work for us. Naga, please. Anyway, this platform here, turn to a bat. And just mosey your way across. Ignore the trinkets and baubles, for there are greater trinkets and baubles right here. Okay, there's not that much, but it's enough. And if you fall down here and hold right, you arrive right at the end of the stage. Now down there, in that area below us, I wish I could, like, jump down and actually look at it more. Down there is stuff we can do at a later point in this stage. So as of right now, can't do much. But in part 2 of the stage, I think we can do a couple small things, not a whole lot. But it's still a good idea to try out your new powers in places randomly. Can't do anything in this set of water. And I need to go over. Going over. Game. Hi, bat. Those bats kind of suck. Also, I recommend you grab your fireball and use it to attack these alligators for something you're going to need later on. You're going to want to do that twice while you're here. Again, it's just to expedite some of the exploration that you won't have to do later. But hey, look, I can get in there. It's a small crab-like hole. I am a small crab-like being. Oh. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that. No. No. This is kind of a waste of your magic, but like I said, you do need to do this just for a quest later on. But once you do it twice, you don't do it anymore. But those gator steaks, I think these gator steaks are actually 6 or 8 heart recovery items. But you're going to need to hold on to them for a while. Yeah, I'm going back in the water. I don't know why I do I don't know what compels me to do that little hop before I go in the water. I just do it. Boop. Oh, another one. But I can't get over there. Oh, but I can't get that. A sunken soul, you say? Well, that's not terrifying at all. And I think our time backtracking is actually almost done here. Just gonna take one last little dip here. Nada. And I got one more screen to go through, but this is the mostly vertical screen. So we're just gonna take a quick dip here, see if I can even do anything on this screen. No, I cannot. Oh well, there is still the... Stop that. There's still this little area over here. I think this is actually the last place before we're done here. Yep, we're done here. Alright. So let's head to the sky. Because there's nothing else I really want to do here. And I do want to collect more money before I try and afford more of those special dances. Now, as you see, we've collected 1 of 7 sunken souls. And they are in other places besides here. Just this is the biggest location of them. Because this is the biggest source of water in the game. But anyway, let's head back to Main Street now. Turn in a quest or two. Maybe advance the plot a little bit. You know, things of that sort. Hi, you were looking for an egg? Certainly, it came from a naga. Eat it quickly and don't slobber. Oh, and we get a heart holder for going out of our way to get that egg. You know, that would actually, you know, assist with your bodybuilding. And the fact that it would let you, you know, have a body, more of a body to build. But hey, you do you, okay? You do your thing. Anyway, yeah, more items. I'm gonna buy the next tier of magic. And this is tier 2 of... Oh, I am 2 gems short of the Mega Puff, but it's fine. I really wanted the Super Pike Ball, if anything. But yeah, anyway, we have acquired 2... well, now I have enough. That's tier 2 of 3 of all the magic in the game. And again, I'm not going to abuse things, but it is there. And I'm looking at my time here, and I think we're actually going to hold off on doing plot until next time. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Shantae, Half-Genie Hero. And next time, we have a really awkward egg to give to Uncle. I'll see you folks next time. Take care.